Hey guys, welcome to my new home where my wife and my two boys now reside here in beautiful Hawaii. And yeah, I'm gonna show you a quick tour of housing on AMR. So this is for junior NCOs, right? And below, so sergeants and below, E5 and below, essentially. Staff sergeant, maybe. Some people consider that a senior rank, others don't. Up to you. Anyways, so AMR housing. This is what it looks like. It took us about a couple months to get it. Just like the process took a couple months. Once we arrived on the island, it took us about a week. So not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Today reception was my first day of reception. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And today, yeah, that was it. Got a patching ceremony, got my patch, did reception stuff, medical, finance, all that stuff. I'm still waiting for the smart voucher to be approved. And for, once that's approved, then I'll do TLA. That's essentially how they phrased it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna show you the house. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So this is what AMR housing looks like. If you're coming to Hawaii and you are wondering what off-post housing is like, because this is a third-party company that rents out their homes to service members, and like I think on the website it says like police officers too, firefighters, active and reserve and guardsmen and stuff like that. So if you're looking at what housing looks like, this is what it looks like. This is for me, a corporal, E4, married with a dependent, with 2 beautiful boys. This is what the housing is like. They typically give you a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, which is great. One of the senior NCOs that I did meet when we were getting like some supplies, like a bed frame and an extra mattress and like a table that we're gonna buy. He lives in, I think, a 3 or 4 bedroom with a 2-car garage. I have a 1-car garage, but he has I think he has a 4-bedroom. I believe so. A 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath as well, or just 2 bath, and a 2-car garage. The same like square footage essentially. But if you look on the website, Island Palm Communities, they have all the information there, so go ahead and look at it. But let me show you the house. So starting off with the front. All right, so this is the front. I am shooting with the iPhone right now because it has the widest field of view. My little Sony ZV-1 does not. But this is the front of the house. On this side is a 1-car garage, and you can fit, 1 car in there or storage. And on the driveway, you can have another car. Luckily, we're on the street, so you can park another car if you have 3 cars on the street. But this is the front, and it looks amazing. These stairs lead up to the 2nd floor, and it's great. We did just move in like 2 days ago, so bear with me. And this closet is just like a mud room, essentially. I'm using it for my uniform and my boots. So this space is pretty average size, I would say. It's 10 feet by 12 feet. So, no. Yes, 10 feet that way, 12 feet from this wall to this wall. So you guys have your dimensions right there. We're gonna put a couch right here. This is gonna be more of a lounge area once we get our household goods and more furniture. Yeah, you have Ethernet ports and outlets all over this place. I mean, all over. I mean, there's even like a coax cable connector if you want one for your router and stuff. That's pretty cool. This is kind of weird. We didn't like this, but it's a supporting beam, so you kind of have to have it. Also airflow, so there's that. There's a little boy right there. Oh my God, evil eyes, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. Get it. All right, 1 fan there and 1 fan right there. Perfect. This is more of a living room. This is more of the dining room area, so it's pretty big. This, I don't know what the combined thing is, but it's another, I'll say like, let's do it right now. Actually, no, it's actually pretty big. So you put 2 sofas here, or 2 giant dining room tables, it doesn't matter. And let me show you the closet. Thermometer, it's currently at 70 degrees. or 72, I'm sorry, and you can hook up your phone to it. That's pretty cool. This Harry Potter storage room is pretty spacious, not gonna lie. I've seen others. Our leasing consultant has one, and hers pretty much ends where this wall is. It's just this, right? So she has this much of space. But we have all this space right here. You can go deep, deep down. I have that for the bugs because they're everywhere. And it's a pretty big space, closet space. Some people use this for as a pantry, others for just more excess storage. It's really, really cool, really nice. Very spacious indeed. Let me turn it off. All right, moving on. Moving on from the closet, we have the kitchen area. So they do provide you with a refrigerator, a microwave, a range oven, and a dishwasher, which is great. And these are all new appliances, like for real. When we had them, they sell like some stick, like the plastic thing off the, and it's new. All we have is pizza and Gatorade right now. We have nothing. These cabinets are pretty spacious as well. They're kind of like old. They're not old, but they're like, it's like just weird wood color. It's not bad. The boys are set up here. This is kind of ugly looking because it doesn't match the color, but it's whatever. Marble countertop, which is nice, or whatever material they use. Dishwasher. Underneath, you have a fire extinguisher inside, so that's pretty cool. You also have these other items as well. FYI, guys, the flooring isn't the best, so you see some cracks, and with the cracks, some bugs will get through. So make sure to put raid on that, put whatever you need to do. And more storage over here, more storage, overhead storage, great storage. Shout out some of the greatest coffee I've ever tasted. Oh, that with Folgers and other stuff, I don't remember right now, but anyways, here, we were gonna make this our coffee area and our like kind of mini, basically a coffee area with and an air fryer and stuff, but we found it more suitable for the boys and the Wi-Fi router, so it's great. Storage. Essentially, the bathroom. Kind of small, but it works. This is the half bath. The other two full are upstairs. Over here, in between the kitchen and the half bath, we have the washing machine, the washing room. Yep. So these two, because I'm E4, they give it to us for free. So that's great. So we don't have to buy any. Right now I'm doing laundry, so let that do its thing. Whoa. This. So when I go to the field or whatever, and you need to clean stuff, put it in there, wash off all the mud. It's all good. This, another storage room, which is very nice indeed. And then of course the outside, it's kind of, okay, I don't like the way the grass, it's mainly weeds, but it's there, it's whatever. All right. So this door leads to the backyard, and then, wash and dry here. We have another one of those insect things right there. You can put something here, like more storage if you want. Like a step ladder. What are they called? Like the ladder, like the shelving units. Put one of those there, it's gonna look great. That's pretty much the... All right, now coming from the laundry room, from the half bath, this is where the garage is. Opening it up, we have a spacious garage. Sorry for the audio, by the way. It is an iPhone, so yeah, this garage is pretty massive. Storage, of course. Lights. One trash can is already outside. They give you two, one for recycling and one for trash. They don't have a green one, like in California or in LA. They have a green one specifically for, vegetation and things like that, because they do want to fix up the backyard. So if they have a green one, that'd be great. I don't know where to put I'm gonna redo the backyard is what I want to do. But there's enough space for one car, like a Honda Civic, you know, hatchback, or a small SUV, so it's great. Lots of space. Down here, by the way, guys, it isn't fully covered, so bugs will come out sometimes. So make sure to get Raid and spray all along the corners, up against the wall. Get those little Raid things and just kind of stick them in. That'd be good. And of course, the button for the door. That's what it does. And all right, now closing that, locking that, locking that. Cool, closing, locking, great. A small one, that's perfect. Of course, kitchen, more kitchen. A small one again. It's not bad, but it could be better. Honestly, these floors are all new because the last residents, they had really old floors and they kind of just redid all the flooring, which is good. But there's gaps in between the wall because you have to kind of put the floor inside the wall. If you know anything about like flooring or anything like that, you kind of have to do it. But they didn't caulk it or anything like that, or they didn't put any seal in it. So the bugs do come out, so we spray it. But it's all right. The only carpeted thing in this entire house is this. This is the only carpet. Want it? Go get it. This one loves to climb. This one cannot climb. He can only go down. So it's okay. But yes. Upstairs we go. Up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. All right, we made it. Top of the stairs. This grainy film on all the windows, it's for privacy essentially. So people can't look in, but we can kind of see out. It's kind of weird, but it's there. So down there, living room, all that stuff. I want to open that up to let more light in. Our smoke detector. You have 3 or 4 in this entire house. You have a bedroom here. These 2 bedrooms, this one and this one, completely identical. This one right here is the master, and this is a linen closet, and this is the other full bath. And inside here, inside the master bedroom, there's a full bath, which is great. I'll show you in a minute. But essentially, what this is, this will be the guest bedroom we're using right now because, see, he's up here, but the other one can't get up. So this one we're gonna use as a guest bedroom. It's gonna be great. So a lot of space. This is a queen size mattress, by the way. So it's kind of in the middle, but there's enough space to put like 3 full nightstands. You may not see it on camera, but maybe 2 full nightstands, 2 or 3. And then 2 over there, and like a couch here. It's gonna look great. But they also have like, the views over here are amazing. You got views of the mountain, I guess, of the hill. But yeah, this is gonna be a guest bedroom. And this one is exactly this. And this one is exactly the same as this one, just on the other side. So that's pretty cool. This is gonna be our office space. So we're gonna have a gaming setup right here, all the office stuff, monitors and whatever, and a pull-out couch over here. So that way this can be transformed into a third bedroom. So if people want to come visit. And over here is the guest. Here is the guest full bath. So we're using it right now as a temporary thing. But it's pretty spacious. Entirely new tub, entirely new wall. Fantastic. They didn't finish the caulking here. So see this gap? Bugs do come out of there as well. So I'm gonna get some caulk later. And I know it's a funny word, but it's used to like make sure it's used to like fill in stuff and make sure it's good to go, essentially. So I'm gonna get some of that later and kind of fill in the spots. And then here is the linen closet. Kind of small, but perfect, enough space. Now this is a master bedroom. basically the same size as these other two, but the difference is there's a walk-in closet, which is right here. Turn on a light, walk-in closet, just enough space. There's a light. This space is like gonna be my wife's primarily, because I can use another closet because she has so many clothes, so it's all right. So she can use this. And this is the master bathroom. And you have another one of those, and there's like little bugs here that are all dead. I have to clean it up later. Nice frosted glass. Perfect. This is amazing. She already put her stuff here, which is great. We have 2 sinks. Fantastic. Lots of storage. Great lights. And it's just kind of big and amazing looking. It's really nice, guys. Whole ass new toilet. So everything in here is pretty much, you know, refurbished. Nearly refurbished. And this is nice little coat hanger or towel hanger thing. So that's great. Honestly, guys, lots of space here. Lots of space. Let me show you guys the backyard real quick, because it's not up to my standards, but it is a type of grass, I would say. Well, here it is, the backyard. Of course, you got your power and everything. Another little trap. That door leads to the washing room. Yeah. As you can tell, it's a little dirty, right? There's some lighters here, plastic everywhere. Don't touch that, don't eat that. But there's some little gaps along the fence that I did put these little fences up so that way the boys won't go underneath them and escape, so they're trapped. But yeah, this is like a weed here, dead weeds. I like started clearing this out. It's basically all like dead brush, essentially. So yeah, I'm gonna restore it and make it look nice. Yeah, guys, that's essentially a typical junior enlisted, junior NCO household who's married in AMR housing. And now AMR is specifically the Ala Moana military reservation. So it's kind of in a crater, essentially. It's not too far away from town or Honolulu or downtown Waikiki, so it's great. It's a great location. It's right in the middle of the island, or like, it's middle of the island, but it's close to the beach. So it's like perfect location to go anywhere on the island within like 30 minutes. So it's fantastic. But anyway, I showed you guys the outside, right? That, for me, it doesn't look nice. And I know my dad who's watching this, every Saturday or Sunday we played the Mexican music. It was time for us to clean. And you know, our job was to clean the inside. Oh, well, what kind of your job? But I helped too. I mowed the lawn. He did the weed with the weed whacker thing, and then I swept up and I put everything. Yeah. Anyways, my dad would not like it if this was his yard, because one, it's ugly. 2, it's like 3 right there. 2, it needs to be restored, honestly, because it doesn't look great. Does not look great at all. I would totally fix it later, or like tomorrow, essentially. I need to buy a rake, and I need to buy some other stuff. I need to cut the grass, because the backyard is our responsibility. But the front yard, they have people that come and cut the grass and whatever, clean it. So that's that. But my responsibility is the backyard. In the backyard, I need to clean it, clean the brush, kind of loosen up the soil, plant seeds, water it, make sure the chickens don't eat the seeds, because there's a lot of chickens out here and they're feral and they're crazy and they have a lot of diseases and you can't eat them, which is kind of sad. Anyways, they're pretty cool to look at. So I have to keep an eye out for when I, reseed the lawn and reseed everything to make the grass, to make actual grass grow, make it look nice. So that's on me. So it's probably gonna take a week or 2. I still have to brush. I still have to clear the brush. So that's step 1. Step 2, lawnmower. Luckily at the community center, they do have lawnmowers and equipment for you to use. They also have rakes, hopefully, I don't know. They also have pest control, everything they need, everything you may need, they have it, so that's good. Anyways, guys, I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little hungry. Chai is pooping. Fantastic. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go edit this video. Hopefully, it'll come out relatively soon. I still have another video I'm working on. But yeah, anyways, this is AMR Housing and Island Palm Communities. This is their place, essentially. Look them up online, Island Palm Communities, AMR Housing, whatever you want. And they have a bunch all over the island because it is a contract service that they have with the government. But anyways, guys, see you later and hope you liked the video. Parents, if you're watching this, future soldiers, if you're watching this, these houses are great. They take all your BH though, so careful with that. But where else in Hawaii can you get a 3-bed, 2.5 bath? Find a place outside, they're gonna take all your BH and more. At least this place, they just take your BH. Unlimited lights, unlimited electricity, unlimited water. To an extent, because it is an island, they have limitations. But anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Joe, say bye. Bye. Oh, how's it going, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Another beautiful day. It is Wednesday. It's a Hawaiian holiday, so some people have it off. Our reception has it off, which is great. As you can still tell, the house is pretty much empty. In the front, they're working on the solar panels, so they're gonna be on the roof and be in the backyard for as spotters. I woke up this morning, wore my chicken hat, and I'm doing this. I'm just clearing out all the brush right now. I'm clearing out all the brush so that way, good lighting, that way it's easier for me to seed the soil and make actual grass grow and not weeds. But there are a lot of weeds, and I'm afraid if I take them all out and I try to reseed it and the seeds don't work, the people are gonna charge me because there has to be a certain percentage of grass in your backyard. So I might leave a few weeds, probably the ones along the fence line, but everything else is probably gonna be grass. But right now I'm taking a little break because it is starting to get hot outside. I will go back outside just to clean up everything, and then that'll be it for today, at least. I might get a lawnmower later today. But yeah, anyways, back to it, and I'll see you guys whenever. Hi guys, it's currently kind of drizzling right now, and I have 3 of these bag seats. So right now I'm letting the rain do its thing. A little drizzle, kind of soften up the ground. Then I will probably rake it, right, with a rake and have more holes. That way the oxygen can penetrate into the ground, as well as the seeds can go inside the ground. And then I'm gonna just cover it up and let the grass grow. Now it's raining pretty hard now, or heavier. So, all right guys, see ya.